Digital footprint, taking a look at your digital identity. Now that we've seen some of the different aspects of what your digital footprint is and how it can affect your life online and in the real world, let's take a look at how you can manage it. This will help you keep your personal information private, but also let you share the information you want to with specific people or the general public, which in the end becomes the world at large. Where do you go on the web? What is your purpose? What are the digital footprints you leave behind? The footprints left behind change according to your actions. Simply consulting a news website or actively contributing to a blog leaves footprints. Often you will come across websites that allow you to like, pin, tweet, or share. When you do, the website server notes your involvement, which may contribute to your digital footprint. If your likes, shares, or publications are appropriate and valuable to how you want to present yourself to the world, it can lead to a very positive digital footprint. However, the reverse is also true. What are some of the different types of digital footprints? Here are 3 possibilities. Sharing your family pictures on Flickr or Instagram is an example of a voluntary footprint. You decide that you want to post a photo and where. Again, when somebody posts something about you or you about someone else, this is also a voluntary act and therefore makes it important to ask permission before making a post that also concerns others. When you use a bank card, bank online, or even in person, you give personal information. That data is stored on the bank server, and although you have access to it, you do not choose to have it there. You have limited control over that information and how the bank manages it. Similarly, your computer or mobile device's IP address and geolocation are constantly being tracked as you go on the web or use specific apps. These involuntary footprints are very valuable to corporations. Lastly, there are also digital footprints that are created without any actions on your part. They are inherited. Much of this is people sharing your photos, your comments, and things about you without your knowledge or consent, and potentially out of context. Let's say, for example, you attended a festival over the summer. A photographer took a picture of the crowd you were in and then sold that picture to a newspaper that covered the festival. You did not ask to have your picture taken, but now it is published both in print and online that you were at the event, what you were doing there, and what you were wearing. And of course, this doesn't have to be a newspaper. This could also be anyone on their own personal blog or any social media platform. So, how much should I share, with whom, and how? It is the same question for everyone, but the answer you choose for yourself is your own personal answer. You have to be comfortable with your decision. However, before posting, an educator should remember to not post pictures or personal information about students, their schoolwork, or even simply alluding to a particular student. Post information that could be used to discredit yourself as a professional. Many people do not see the line between someone's personal and professional life and may draw negative conclusions based upon what they see posted. Keep in mind that the default setting on most social media platforms is set to share with everyone. Giving away too much information to people or corporations can leave you vulnerable to many things, including personal attacks, like cyberbullying, or even identity theft. Oftentimes, somebody doesn't even have to have a social media account to see what has been posted there publicly by others. In many cases, you can even find the information by searching through Google or other search engines, which makes it a good idea to do a search of your own name periodically to monitor your digital footprint. When using different social media platforms, it is a good idea to ask, who can see my stuff? Who can share my stuff? Who actually owns the stuff I post? Each platform has its own terms and conditions, so you should carefully read each one. It will help you determine and control what happens to your stuff, such as who can see it and what can be done with it. This will help you manage your digital footprint, placing you more in control of who sees the digital footprints you are leaving. Some social media platforms actually have a built-in privacy tool to help you sort through some of this. For instance, Facebook has a privacy checkup option to walk you through the various settings to help you determine what is best for you. It is a great tool if you're unsure of where to start and a good basis for what to look for on other platforms. For who owns the stuff you post, it is best to look through the terms and conditions. Generally speaking, the content you post either becomes the property of that platform or remains with you. However, even though you may still be the owner of your content, the platform may still be able to use your material in any way, including for their own commercial purposes. This could very easily influence your digital footprint in a way that is beyond your control, possibly even against the very image you are trying to build and maintain. Your digital identity is shaped by many events. One item is just the beginning, and from there it can be built upon. The amount and the type of information you or others share about you shapes how you are represented online, which transfers to the real world. Ensuring that your digital footprint is a positive reflection of who you are is important and can have an impact on your work, school, and social life. The more positive and accurate that information is, the more complete your portrait will be.